Guys, Max here, back with another video, and today I'm bringing you a red boss Gowther guide. So, what I'm going to be talking about is just teams you can use, different types of teams in case you don't have specific units, and obviously units that will be coming out for the boss Gowther. Now, let me just go into my teams. So, I'm just going to walk you through the teams. Okay, on the third one. Okay, so here we go. So here's the first team. There are a lot of teams you can use. There are about 5 different, probably more than 5. There's lots of different kind of variations you can use and different kind of combos. And well, the team that you might want to use for like just pure like absolute disgusting damage would probably be Blue Diane. Obviously not in this order. You have Blue Diane, Blue Melly, and in the space, the reason I have no hero there is because that would be Blue Lilia with Blue Mamas in the back. Now, this team is very good because obviously, as you guys know, for red Gowther, you would need to hit him with an AoE attack, otherwise he does heal. Now, to stop him from healing, obviously you have Blue Melly, you have Diane, and you have Lilia. All 3 of them have AoE attacks, so you're fine, you're sorted there. But the only thing about that you have to be quite careful with is that Blue Melly actually... The reason why some people say Blue Melly isn't good for it is because he's too good for it. And I don't mean that as a joke or exaggeration. He is actually too good for it. He does too much damage to the minions. And because the minions die, that then causes Gowther to get a stat boost. And the stat boost is major. It will kill. It will probably, if you're already taking some damage, you'll probably die from it. Now, that's why you'll have Mamas also, just to have a little bit of, the HP, a bit more like less vulnerability, and you just kind of want to rush the Diana ult. You want to AoE, take the ults, heal with Lilia whenever you can, but obviously the thing is you'll probably be running Pierce, which means your Lilia won't heal as much. So a smart thing I would say if you're going to run this team, and listen very carefully, is do not run your Pierce set on Lilia. Instead, maybe if you're doing too much damage, this is, by the way, if you're doing too much damage, then you run a normal attack HP set or a HP defense set. But I'd go attack defense just so you can have more heal on that Lilia, because chances are, you only need a bronze for it to actually work. So you'll get one. It's a good chance you'll get one each turn. Yeah, it's a good chance. So because obviously you'll heal more because her heal is based on attack stat and not on diminished HP or whatever. So now that team. Also, your Mom's in the back for so 30% health. You know how it is. Now, we'll then move on to this team, which I think this team, if you want to go for absolute damage, like also like the other team, but with a bit more, with a bit less chance of actually getting the AoE, because obviously you only have one AoE from Diane, then you go for this. But this team works really well. You could even run this team and replace the King with Lilia, because that's another healer. But obviously, like, you might not pull Lilia, you might not have enough gems. If you don't, this is a team you can use. Everyone will have King. So obviously Diane for the damage, Liz for the damage. Goodness me, she does damage, guys. She really does do a lot of damage. Once she gets that gold up, or even like silver, she'll most likely get silver. She'll start doing damage, and she'll be protecting the team with the heal from Lilia or King, either or. She'll be, you'll be lasting a long time. Even if you wanted to have a bit more durability, you can even run Mamas in the back instead of Jericho, and that would obviously give you more, defense capabilities. Now, next team. Well, actually, let me tell you why this team's good also. So the passive, the passives for Liz. I think Liz is for each debuff, she gets 12% HP or something. Oh, look at that. Nice. I can't believe I remember that. there's my SDS knowledge. Anyway, so, and then Jericho gives that boost in attack for blues. And obviously, you're only going to be running blues, really. Well, there's an exception. Now I'll get onto that one. Diana also just does more damage each turn, and with this team, you'll last longer because you've got defense, the resistance from Liz, and the healing from King, or the healing from Lilia. Now, the thing with this team is that you will not be able to take away ults because you have no ult taker. So I would recommend using Lilia, but obviously this is if you can. I know a lot of you won't have enough gems to pull her, which means you can. You just simply can. It's not even a choice, really. It's just you can. You're incapable. You can do it. So that's fine. So anyway, we'll move on to the next team, and this team is completely free to play and works. So This team, you can run blue Diane, blue Arthur, blue King, and red Liz in the back. So this is just a heal team. Basically, what you want to do is you want to have a pretty decent Diane. Obviously, everyone just got Uwagi for Diane, so even if you don't have full Uwagi, you have decent Uwagi, and or 2 or 1. At this point, you should have 1, almost 2, or 2 soon, maybe 3. And obviously, she just hits hard. Get that ult, rush that ult. You might even want to run ult food or run attack food, run HP just for extra HP. This Arthur, I don't remember his. Something to do with HP. I haven't even unlocked it yet. Increase HP related stats by 6% at the start of the next turn if the hero takes damage. He will probably take damage, so that means he can get a total of 30% HP altogether, and that's just a massive buff. So like you could have that and even run that with Marmas instead if you wanted to, instead of Red Liz. But obviously the thing is with Red Liz is she is an SR, Marmas is an R, so she will give you more stats, and obviously don't forget you will need the the CP to actually move first, and you want to always be moving first. If you're moving second, just know that if you're moving second base, you're taking an extra hit for no reason. That's the simple fact. You're taking an extra hit because you're going second when you could have gone first, kept going first. You know, you go first, they go. You go second, they go. And then you could have finished it. Whereas if they start, they're always going to be hitting you more or the same. Just remember that. You can't out-hit them. It'll either be because they'll go first, then it's you, and it's 1-1. Then it's them again. It'll either always be a draw or they're getting more hits. So you want to be going first. It's a massive advantage. Everyone knows it. But yeah. So these 3 teams are probably what I'd go to. I'm probably going to run a bit of a mixture. Ooh, so I'm probably going to go for a team of blue Diane. I'll probably run Lilia with Liz and run Marmas. I think that's what I'm going to go for because I'll have enough CP for it. And I think that'll be a good team. And obviously I'll showcase that. I'll do videos. And obviously there'll be different achievements. Now, the thing is, it's weird because I would recommend definitely upgrading your Diane because she's just a DPS. But the thing is, because of the achievements, as you guys saw from the King boss event, we needed specific characters to actually get the achievements, so the extra points for it, the point bonuses. Now, because of that, I would say hold off on upgrading one now. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to upgrade someone right now, just get ready for it. You're already ready for it. If you have the equipment, just search up, what the awakening materials are for each unit that you're planning on doing. And then, you just have to do it for a blue. And they're all the same. Every blue is the same, except for, I think, if it's a good or a bad character, or a sin or a not non-sin, then I think it's different. Maybe, I don't even remember, to be honest. I think it's still the same if they're blue, red, green, or whatever. But yeah, don't upgrade anyone now, because you might upgrade, Galland or something, because Galland, you think, oh, Galland's a blue, and at the time he, does none of the requirements. Whereas Diane, she probably won't, but she still has that ult, so she's not a bad unit to do, and she's still good for farming. So that's the thing, really. Lilia's definitely going to be one of the achievements. I swear, I'm pretty sure she's going to have like a deplete and ult gauge. She'll have something like that, or a heal, something along those lines. And so you just have the specific things that specific characters are supposed to do. So don't upgrade anything right yet. Just wait until we actually have it. Because remember, it's going to be here for about 12 days, 14 days. It's here for a while. You can start. I started actually pushing for top 5% last 2 days, and I got it. So you don't need to rush at all. Anyway, I hope this helped you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.